Okay. A brief introduction from our guest, and then we go into it. Please let the world meet you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, no, say.
Yeah, my name is Peter Genesis, and that is just it. That is just it, Peter Genesis.
That is not just it. I didn't even know why I didn't add music to this one.
Yeah, Peter Genesis. I'm a music minister, and minister of God. We thank God.
You see, one thing, aside the humility. One thing about Minister Genesis is that he does not only do music as ministry, he also does music as business. I've seen him handle artists, even international artists. I follow his updates very well, explaining and expatiating something so deep in the music world and its business. And maybe today, out of his plenty well of knowledge, we are going to be enjoying one or two. Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so are you going to reintroduce yourself? I should do it.
Okay, my name is Peter Genesis.
Peter
I'm a music
Genesis.
minister. I do a little bit of music business. And
A little bit. Manager Bobby Newt.
I'm a talent manager, and I'm also a promoter, and I also do E&R for artists.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello everybody. Please help me tell Genesis that I am an artist. In case he's looking for somebody to help, I need help. See, me need help.
All right, boss.
Okay, so I understand that you have made music yourself, like you have made your own songs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like how many of them do
Okay,
you
to
have?
the glory of God, in 2020, 2021,
Yeah.
I started music, started dropping singles since 2020. I dropped a song then, You Are Holy.
Yeah.
I dropped Perfect Love.
Wow.
Then in 2022, yeah, I dropped an EP, Beholding EP. It consists of four tracks. I have So Good on it. I have Mighty God on it.
Yeah.
I have Living Sound, Living Sacrifice, and I had Perfect Love on it. And after that, I dropped a song. I quit. Let me say I gave a break to music, producing music throughout last year. So yeah, so when I got to December, I dropped an Afro song. Actually, people don't even believe I can do Afro music, and I just said, okay, let me bring something new to the table and
Alright.
just to let people know that okay, this guy is dynamic. He can do, so it won't be a one-way thing. So I brought Afrobeat to the table, Bloom, Me and You, and people are like, wow, Genesis, this is amazing. So right now I'm putting up an Afro pop EP by next month, by God's grace.
Wow.
It consists of 4 tracks. I did my listening party last month, and it was amazing. People were like, wow, yes. People were like, wow, I had Me and You on it. I had Blow My Mind. I had Your Baby, and I'm also preparing. Actually, there's a big announcement coming.
Okay.
I'm working on a song, Calvary. I'm featuring a USB rapper on it, by God's grace. So we are still in the studio, still trying to put things together, trying to, he has a management team, trying to see how we can work with him. By God's grace, April 10, we drop it, by God's grace, Calvary. His name is Joe Brown, and I'm so excited about that. It's another level of visibility.
Of course, that's a great feat.
For it, actually. So by April, by God's grace, we drop an Afro pop EP, and I'm dropping 2 EP this year actually. So I'm also working on another worship views.
Don't be saying supposed to be. Okay, quick one on the Afro thing, because a lot of music ministers have been giving people shockers lately.
Yeah.
And following your Afro, there's Me and You.
Mm-hmm.
There's Blow My Mind.
Yeah.
There's
Your Baby.
Yeah,
Genesis,
be sincere. Be sincere. Are these songs actually for Jesus? Oh.
Yeah, actually, they have. This song.
Let me come again. Is this it, or we should wait for another?
Yeah, actually, it's for Jesus. You know, if I have a song, you know, I started up as a R&B singer. I sing
Yeah.
love song.
Yeah, love
When I
song.
was doing hip hop, I did hip hop for like 7, 8 years actually. So
Wow.
I write love song a lot. So you know, so it's in the body already. So if I want to do anything like when I propose for to my baby, I have a song already that I've wrote
That is written.
that is written already. So
The, if you what, sir?
if
You
if I want to propose,
if you if you want to why don't you say when you want to propose?
yeah, you know, I just have the song. The title of the song is "My Darling." Actually, you know, but this song is actually the whole concept of Emily. That's the title of the EP, "My Love Experience."
Yeah.
Is I sat down one day and the Bible says, "He first loved us even when we are dead in sin."
Yeah.
So the love of God constrains us. See that now. And another thing is John 3:16.
Yeah.
For God so loved the world.
Love
So
the world.
the person of Jesus Christ and the person of God is love.
Mm.
So I sat down that day. I said, okay, somebody like me that is coming from a different world, now into a different world,
Yeah.
and I compared it like, oh wow, this love is real.
It's real,
So and that's okay. Over the time I've been in the kingdom,
Yeah.
I've experienced love.
Mm.
Now let me bring those things together. Even I cannot compress all those love experience in that song.
In
If
song.
I'm compressing it, I'll do a 14-track album.
Wow.
Because I have the songs kept coming. I said, okay, let me just drop out this EP first. Let me see the acceptance.
Yeah.
You know, I'm coming from a different. I'm doing worship. People know that and now I'm stepping into different genre of music, which is
Yeah.
Afro pop. That's why I did a listening pattern. I saw the turnout. Oh, wow, this guy. So let me drop an EP first. Then if I see the more acceptance, like, oh, this guy, then we can now proceed to drop an EP. I mean, an album. So it's all about the experience I have in Christ, the love experience. If you see those songs, Blow My Mind is talking about the love where I was coming from, that this love is this love is expensive and it's blowing my mind. My mind, I couldn't think about anything. Another one is your baby, that God. When we talk about that, we are the apple of his eyes. So I mean, in his hand, I'm like a baby. He handles me. He does not give me the charge. He says he gives angels charge to whatever else. I'm not that our feet against the stone. So as you know how a mother takes care of a baby. That's how I put it. In the Calvary, what happened on the cross.
For you.
See, do you understand? So is it and me and you is there? Me and you, Jesus. Do you understand?
Okay,
so,
the me and you are saying is Jesus.
It's me and you, Jesus. And I say it's me and you, Jesus.
Okay,
It's there.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
my
there. So
bad.
the reason why I added Jesus to it is that so people won't mistake it that okay, then he's singing this song for another person. Do you understand?
All right, I understand. Okay, so I'm going to pick a thing from what you said, from you, not like transforming, or maybe okay. Let me just say it like this: from you showing another part of yourself, revealing yourself in the Afro pop world. That is also a thing that you can do. And I realized that you first made a thing to bring your audience into it, to check if they are going to get it. Now, that is some music business skill.
Yeah, sure.
I think just anybody would have just felt like, well, really know what they can touch it, and then they're just gonna go ahead with that. Okay, so this is where my question comes in, because I want us to learn from you. So, music ministry, does it have anything to do with music business? Because a lot of times we have been criticized, stigmatized, what else do I want to say? Abused, chastised. I'm serious, making us know that. And at some point we begin to feel used. We begin to feel used, and we like this when they use us, like when they exhaust us, they just leave us and pick the next available arising and all that. So what help can you give to people in the middle of ministry? Because some people have now had to choose. Now, is it supposed to be ministry or business, or it can be ministry and business? I don't know if you get my question.
Yeah, I understand. Let me start from this. When I started sorting for knowledge about the music business, it took me a lot of time and money. So I told myself, I said, I want to make a change in my world, because I've seen how those at the top, I don't want to mention them, those at the top has fed us with lies. They come to us, feed us with lies, and at the back end, they are doing the right thing. But they come on platforms and tell you that I don't charge for meeting, I don't do this, I don't do that. And when I go back to check, they have a logistic team. And in their logistic team, the price list are there. So I asked myself, why?
Huge price list.
Huge price list, millions. Let me put that.
Yeah,
millions,
millions. I know.
Now, but they come online that I don't charge for programs. So we see younger ones, because we have been fooled. We come online and say I don't charge for meetings. And I've seen over the years, I've seen a lot of music ministers anointed, skillful, and they are suffering. They are poor.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even have money to buy food to eat. So I told myself, I said, okay, I want to bring a change to my world.
Yeah, cool.
So I saw that I did a course online from USA. I've done the course in US. I've done, so I came back to Nigeria. Did with Tommy Tush, did with Music Business Africa. Learned, and I came to, and I did my personal research.
Yeah.
Now I learned something, and I'll just quickly. The thing is, you cannot function well in a system you do not understand. That is how it is. Now, music industry is an umbrella.
Okay.
Now, under the music industry, we have the music ministry. Under the music industry, we have the music. So that means the music ministry is a leg under the music industry. Now, so anything we are doing in the ministry, in the music ministry, must follow the pattern of the industry.
Yeah.
You cannot do it other way. It is not done like that. It's not possible. So if you are trying to bring in your new ideas on the table, it will take a long time. It might fail because it is not a pattern that people are used to.
Yeah, used to.
Do you understand? So, and let me put in some scriptures so that people will understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Now, the Bible just was talking. He said, "I must do the business of he that sent me." Says the night cometh when no man walk. Now that means ministry. Jesus Christ is a ministry man, and was talking about doing the business of he that sent him, which means ministry. There's a business part of ministry.
Yeah.
Now the business part, and churches and pastors understand this.
They do.
Now, imagine the spiritual. Now, let me put that ministry has two legs. We have the spiritual and the capacity. Now, the spiritual is the place of prayer, fasting, receiving from God, and the capacity aspect is what? The business part of it. In Acts 6, the disciples said we cannot leave the word of God and serve tables. It says, appoint unto us 7 men, filled with the Holy Ghost, with wisdom and that we may appoint unto this business. And we'll give ourselves to the ministry of what? Word and prayer. Now, that is our own work as ministers. Our own work is to the ministry of word and prayer. Now, assigning unto you, you must have a structure. You must have a structure. I'm writing a book presently, how to build a solid team as a minister. How to build a solid team as a minister. Now, I've done errors.
Me too.
Because I learned 2 errors. There was a time I did a song I uploaded online. I gave it to a wrong and he ripped me off.
Wow.
I did another one. He ripped me off.
Wow.
There was a time I collected 70,000 on my song.
Wow.
For royalties online, and they did not even do promotion.
Wow.
I've signed a deal with a record label in abroad. Yeah. One God Vision, something like that. I gave them my song. They did promotion for me and that. I didn't get any income actually.
Wow.
Do you understand? So over the years I've learned that okay now. So I went in to learn okay, what is it about this royalty thing, about YouTube? They will tell you that they don't make money online, that they don't do this. Go and check their YouTube. They have you see some of them having 75k, 200k subscribers, and you see 1 million views. Those things are big money. So they get in, and YouTube pays monthly. So imagine somebody collecting $500 per month on YouTube alone. Wow. Not on even royalties online, on Spotify, on Amazon, on Tidal, on Boomplay, and the rest. Do you understand? So the music ministry has a business part. The business part does not make you less spiritual.
Does not make you carnal.
And let me put this. Does not make you carnal. Yeah. Because some of us believe that once you start doing the business part of ministry, you have become carnal. No, it does not make you carnal. So if you decide that you don't want to do the business part of ministry, you will stay there for years. People will be making money off you, and you still be there, and you become yourself. You'll be praying in your place. I'm a global minister. And God has given you He has given you the gift that will make you global. The Bible says there's nowhere or language that their voice is not heard. Only you don't want their voice went globally. That means we are global ministers. So how do you want to go global? You cannot be in Ibadan here and be singing in Ibadan and you go global. It's not possible. You cannot be singing in Nigeria and go global. There's something that will make you go global, which is the social media and putting your songs on digital platforms. Face. Now, thank you, sir. Putting your song on everybody's face. Now, you tell me you're a minister, you don't have content. It is not possible.
How?
How do you tell me you have a minister, you have a Facebook account, you have an Instagram account, you have a TikTok, and you don't put your content there? Now I did something recently. I did analysis of where my content are getting to.
Yeah.
I see that UK is topping,
Wow.
USA is topping,
Wow.
and some like 5 African countries.
Wow.
Now I sat down. I told my manager and my PA. I said I want us to reschedule and see how we can run. Sorry, sir. More ads to reach those countries
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm a global person.
Yeah, of course, Steph.
Do you understand?
Obviously.
And to the glory of God, I have a lot of connection in USA.
Yeah.
Through what? Through my music.
True. Wow.
Because when I meet somebody online, there's this knowledge I have. When I meet you online, I introduce myself properly and I tell you what I am, what I do, and I send you my song.
Yeah.
So then, wow, I love this your song. Blah, 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 blah. Now, let me tell you something. When I did my Jesus tour 2 years ago, somebody single-handedly sponsored that Jesus tour.
Wow.
And he sent in money. The person is that person is a pastor in USA.
Wow.
He sent in money in dollars because he has listened to what I can do.
Mm.
So it got to a time people said we have heard your audios, we have seen you going for programs, we have seen you organize programs. Genesis, we want to see your videos. Now this year, expect I'll be putting out like massive videos,
Wow.
studio works, you know, because I believe videos. There's an impression that a video puts on you, that in weeks it won't leave you,
Yeah.
and there's an impression that a picture puts on you in a day it will leave you.
Mm.
And there's an impression that audio puts on you in 1 hour, 2 hours, it will leave you.
To leave you. True. True.
And let me quickly branch. And ministers, there's something we call branding.
Mm.
What is branding? Is the act of packaging yourself to the world.
Mm.
Now, branding has 3 steps. We have the face, the name, and the sound. Branding has the name, the face, and the sound. Now, this is Minister Aguel. If you want to brand Mr. Aguel, we know that Mr. Aguel is a minister. The first thing we do is the face of Minister Aguel to be seen
Yeah.
in a global platform.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then the name of Mr. Aguel
Mm.
seen in a global platform.
Mm.
Then the sound of Minister Aguel.
Yeah.
The first thing we do is we push out the face for some time, and we push out the sound and the name. Now these 3 works hand in hand. I've seen, I've seen artists and ministers that their song goes viral, but their name and their face is not known.
It's not there. In
That
fact,
is-
I have
that is
examples.
that is the mistake that they are doing.
Wow.
Now when Ebuka came out with I will pray, people did not really know that it was Ebuka before he did a video of himself
Of himself doing the song.
doing
Yeah,
the song.
Yeah.
Now it's a strategy. Now his name, the song went viral, then the face and the name came out. So if you are doing a branding for an artist, the 3 goes hand in hand. As you are taking out the studio to do song, take out to the studio to take pictures. I mean classic professional pictures.
Professional
Post our pictures, run sponsor ads on it, let people see the face.
Yeah.
Then do a little design of a name. Let people see the name. Then put out, so on each of our song, make sure our face is there and name is there on that song.
Mm.
You know, you now get to now some people have gotten to a level that I know a guy gotten to a level that he doesn't put his face on song again because his face is recognized already. So you can just do a simple design, just put his name and the audio. I can't do that. Because
Not yet.
my face is still, I still want my face to still reach some part of the world.
Yes, true.
I cannot compare myself. Don't say can just do look at the song he dropped recently, City of God. His face is not there.
Yeah.
Just his name.
Yeah.
He can do it because he's a global person already.
It's already known.
The face is known already.
Yeah.
So now, ministers, your face is very important. That is, minister, look good. Go to don't stay in one place and use itel to snap picture and post it online. That is poor branding.
Apologies to itel.
Apologies. Oh, sorry. Apologies to itel. Go to the studio.
Yeah.
Take a nice picture. It doesn't cost you a dime. 1,015. You have taken a picture.
A portrait.
A portrait. Good
yes.
portrait. Your DP must be your picture.
Exactly.
Don't go and put Dunse. One of my friends yesterday, I talked to him. I said, over the time I've known you on WhatsApp, it is Dunse Yekon picture that you have put on your.
I don't even accept such requests.
It is Dunse Yekon picture that's on your DP. Yesterday I talked to him. It's my friend Living Sound. I said, Baba, I didn't know that you are fake. He said, how am I fake? I said, go and change your profile picture.
To you.
People don't know it is you. And somebody else said the same thing. I didn't know that. He said, I've not seen your face before.
Wow.
Imagine. And he posts out content all the time. But let us see do it this way. make your face shine in our face. Let us know you.
Exactly.
So if I see you on bike and I see your side view, say, oh, that's Minister Guel.
Yeah.
That is putting your face outside.
Yeah,
then your name,
yeah.
hammer your name,
Yeah.
Then your sound.
Your sound. Let the world
And if
hear
you are
it.
bringing out a sound, don't bring out a local sound for us. Don't go to the studio and do a sound of 15,000 naira and tell me you want to go global. It's not possible.
Yeah.
People that are doing sound of 100,000 or 20,000, you can't compare the sound of 50,000 naira or 15,000 naira.
15,000 naira.
So invest. Music
Yeah.
is very, very expensive, sir.
Yeah.
So invest in it.
Need.
Invest in it. So there's nothing wrong in doing the business part of your ministry. Go for knowledge. Get a professional like me. I can do that for you. I do talent management. You can consult me, and I give you a plan of what I give you 2 years plan, 3 years plan, 5 years plan, and you work according to your plan. And one of God, sir, one of the things that kills minister is that we believe the Holy Spirit is our guide.
Yeah.
It gives us instructions.
Yeah.
But there must be a structure that the Holy Spirit will breathe upon. Many ministers does not have even what they want to do in a year. There's no lay down plan. That okay, this year I have a lay down plan. I'm dropping 2 EP this year, and I'm working towards it. I'm dropping at this so amount of video, this and that.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So in a year, when you are praying in your place, God will give you a lay down plan.
Yeah.
January do this, February do this.
Yeah.
Okay, from February to April, don't do this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that is what you place to the table. They always say write the vision, make it plain.
Make it plain. Make it known. Yeah.
Writing the vision is very, very important.
Very, very
Who is Genesis? Then what is Genesis doing?
Mm.
In a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. In 3 years' time, I know where I told God I want to see myself, and I'm working towards it. Now, let me just keep this in. We are working on something. Jesus tour is starting this month, 29th of this month, and we're also planning on doing an African tour and an Europe tour.
Wow.
Do you understand? Now,
The Europe top part.
we are trying to bring something to the table.
Sorry, the Europe top part.
Okay, now the Europe top talk. I did a song and I did a promotion, and I watched the impression, and I met a man of God, and he loves me, and I love your song, blah, blah, blah. So I brought it to the table that, okay, sir, we are trying to do an Europe tour. How does it work out? And he said, okay, anything you need, anytime, let me know. And I was explaining to my pastor yesterday. I told him, I said, you see people going for UK tour. Why are they doing that? They are doing that to bring more visibility to other territories.
Yeah.
Somebody known in Nigeria, if you not step out of the border of Nigeria, your song can be making waves in Uganda.
And you will not know.
And you will not know.
They will not even know you.
And they will not know you.
And the blessings that are supposed to be
You
yours
will not
from
receive
Uganda,
it.
you will not receive it.
You are
They
getting
shall not take it to anywhere else.
You are getting it.
I get it.
And you are in your room.
I get
God
it.
make me visible.
I get it.
God has made a lot of ministers visible,
Mm.
but they are lacking structure.
Mm.
So what we are lacking in our nation is structure.
Mm. I get it.
It's structure.
I get
People like they say, I don't put my song. The time I had, the people told me that Chief Lawson does not have a page. I nearly slapped that guy.
In fact, he has sub pages. Like people with different name that they are actually for him.
Thank you, sir.
You see that idea?
Thank you, sir.
With different name, not his name, and they are actually for him.
And they are making money on those pages.
On those pages.
But our generation sometimes we feel once our leaders, those at the top, tell us something, we take it without knowledge.
Exactly.
That is the issue we have. And something about our generation is that they don't want to humble themselves to learn. So when you try to tell people that, okay, do it this way, they'll say, Kenny, kill more. See, man of God, I've seen people that have tell me that, Kenny, can you use it more? Last year, I organized like 6 seminars. Those that I expected to come, I did one for free. I gave 5 free tickets out. They did not come.
Wow.
And those things that we dished out at that meeting, they were heavy. Now, those guys they now reach out to me. Man of God, this and that. I said, please pay for my class.
That's just
Because what I want to give you out for free, I'm not going to give you out for free again. And now they are making errors in that same thing we have said. Some of them does not have branding structures. They go to the studio, So ministers, please, there's business part of music, and that business part does not make you carnal.
does not make you carnal.
Jesus Christ did the business part. That was why I was able to. You hear that the Bible says he led from Judea to Samaritan, to this place. Paul is an example. Apostle Paul is an example of a businessman, a man that did the business of ministry,
Yeah.
from here to here, from here to here, and anywhere Paul gets to, he makes sure that there's a church there,
Yeah.
establishing a church.
Yeah.
That is a business part of it.
That's the business.
Do you understand?
Yes, I
That's why I
get
say
it.
I Paul, blah 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 blah. His name is known, his face is known,
Yeah.
and what he's doing is known.
He's known.
So there's no carnality in doing the business part.
Yeah, even when he was in prison, he didn't stop.
He was still writing.
Sending it all
He
out.
was still
Sending it all
writing.
out. Wow.
Thank you. So that is just it. That is just it.
Wow.
There's a lot to say, but it is well.
all right. Obviously, I don't need to tell you that Genesis is a well of knowledge, and I'm just going to take one more question that I've prepared for him. But before then, let's go on a short break, and we will be back. And after this one question, whew, I hope we'll be able to finish. And if we are not able to finish, I'll ask one more question. All right.
I think,
Mark Panson,